Right, more drama. You might remember a bit ago, Logan Paul made a video where he slapped this big bloke and knocked him out. They're all part of this thing because he was supposed to be taking part in this Russian competition where they just slap each other until they knock him out. There's supposed to be this mad big bloke and he's like proper good at it and like just fucks everyone up. And he was supposed to take him on. Made like a short documentary where he was going into practice and he hired this professional to come over to his house so he can slap him and knock him out. It's just like to get like a feel of what it's going to be like if he takes part in the competition. Now this testicle looking ass motherfucker got knocked out, but he's recently come out on this guy called KO Kenny or Kenny KO's YouTube channel and said that the whole thing were fake. KO Kenny interviewed him and like I think it's his manager or something next to him.
On screen we have Trap Gambino on the left, we have Slap for Cash on the right.
And this KO Kenny bloke had already tried to say that the slap was fake.
In my past with boxing, watching MMA for so many years, you know a knockout when you see one, and to me that initial shock just does not seem like a legitimate knockout. It seems very staged, especially as I touched on. You all have to realize Logan Paul is one of the biggest YouTubers, one of the biggest entertainers. If you look at the biggest prank channels, for example, most of those are gonna be staged and fake.
Like the video's called like proof that Logan Paul's slap was fake or something like that. Someone saying it's fake, like, doesn't mean it's fake. Do you know what I mean? That's like saying,
are you not ASB?
Yeah, he's got shit eyebrows, mate.
Yeah, well, his real name's Dominic.
Where's your proof?
Well, I just said it in it, so it's obviously true.
Like, are you daft? I was just on Twitter last night and saw that Logan Paul tweeted out like a video saying that this video had come out, basically just saying that he's bullshitting, which I personally believe is true. It's fucking ridiculous. Now, I'm not a Logan Paul fan. I do like some of his videos, like the whole Flat Earth documentary he made were good. Even the slap video were good. I do quite like those videos. But I'm not a member of the Low Gang, do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to cop the merch. I couldn't afford it even if I wanted to be honest, but still. But yeah, in this interview, Bollockhead over here changes his story about 5 fucking times. At first he says, no, the slap wasn't real, right? He says this.
The slap wasn't an actual slap. I've been doing this long enough to know.
And then a little bit later on, he's like, no, the slap was real, but the reaction to it wasn't.
The slap was real. What happened afterwards was the slap was real, okay? But me falling on the ground, I'm not gonna go down on a slap, man. Even though he did palm it and try to hit me as hard as he could, I could eat slaps. I've ate slaps by bigger and stronger people than that.
Keep in mind, there was also somebody behind him ready to catch him as if they were anticipating him falling.
Like, make your fucking mind up. In the video Logan made with him, obviously, Slap for Cash, which is the bald bloke that got slapped, do you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty obvious. Got a lot of clout from it, like, he got followers from it. And I mean, he says this.
Because he hit me with the palm of his hand, and I had to go down regardless to get paid. So no matter what, I was going to fall down. If I wouldn't have fell down, I wouldn't have got paid. If I wouldn't have fell down, I wouldn't have got the response from the people. I wouldn't have got as many followers as I got from it. So
he's saying if he didn't react that way, and if he hadn't pretended to be knocked out, then he wouldn't have got as much clout as he did. And I mean, that might be true, but I don't think you could help the way you acted after getting slapped, because Logan knocked you out.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
And I think it was pretty obvious. He's got CCTV. He said that he could release it if he wanted to. It's such a stupid thing to do. Like, the only reason that Slap for Cash is coming out and saying this, realistically, is he's realised how many followers he's got from it, and he wants to milk it even more so he can get even more. He posted this video on Instagram.
First off, that drink is garbage. Second, I want to say I appreciate all the fans and supporters of Slap for Cash. You all seen the recent video where I fell down. What man falls frontwards after getting hit? I was okay with helping him get out of the recent Russian slap contest. I was all right with even falling on the ground. I'm not all right with how they reacted. I did not call them. They called me to help them out. So, hey, man, you're trying to make me look bad. Let's go in the boxing ring and see what happens. You don't want to go there. I'll even go MMA with you. You say you want to be a boxer. You say you want to be an MMA. Let's get in the ring and find out.
with this caption. Let's do this for real and see what happens. Best thing you can do at Logan Paul is to not reply and keep making stage boxing videos. You don't want no smoke. We all know what happened if you stepped into that ring. My interview with the notorious Kenny Co is up now, so you can watch that too. Basically saying that he wants to box Logan Paul. Realistically, if you weren't doing this whole thing just to get more followers, you wouldn't want to box him. You'd just say that it's fake. Like, that alone, I think, just proves that Slap for Cash is trying to get more followers from this situation, and it just makes the whole thing seem fake. Like, the whole interview, what he's saying is pretty clear that he's just making it up. Like, as I said, his story changes loads, and it does just seem like he's milking the situation to get as much followers as possible. And it's sad that people are willing to do this sort of thing, like ruin someone else's credibility so they can gain something. Do you know what I mean? The whole idea of them boxing, it's just it's just further proof that Slap for Cash is only saying this to get attention. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And I really hope Logan doesn't box him, because whether he wins or not, and I reckon he probably would win, whether he wins or not, in the grand scheme of things, he loses. Because Slap for Cash is going to get clout from it, and that's what he's wanting. So, by boxing him, you're giving him what he wants. The interview with Kenny KO is so shit. He's so shit. It's just the most confusing thing I've ever seen. As I said, the story changes about 5 times. Slap for Cash were just acting.
So I'm saying the part after the slap. Do you know what I'm talking about with the footage where you're sitting down afterwards, almost like you're recovering from the knockout? Was that all faked and for the camera to give more of a dramatic feel, is what my question is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So that was entirely fake. You didn't actually get knocked out. You weren't unconscious. You actually knew who brought you, your name, everything Logan Paul had disclosed.
Yeah, well, go back. Can you pull the video off my Instagram?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be rolling it for sure throughout this interview so people can see exactly what we're talking about and get a good video reference of everything.
That's the real video. You know, why did they cut it after I fell down? Why did they cut that? Because they wanted to supposedly see me being knocked out.
Fuck off, were you acting? You didn't know where you were, mate. Like, you were off in your own little world. In the video Logan posted on Twitter, he did say that he is willing to fight Slap for Cash.
You probably are going to make a full-on mini-doc about this because I want to box him. I want to box a dude that he thinks he can mop me up in the ring, I think is what he said. So, please, brother, come to fucking LA, and I will rip your head off.
It would be funny to see him beat him up, but at the same time, as I've said, then Logan loses. Like, from a business perspective, Slap for Cash literally pays people to slap him because he's a professional. Only pays him like $2 or $3, but you know, he pays him. It's good business. No one's going to want to hire him anymore. Like, this was a stupid decision. Like, you can get all the followers you want, but no one's going to want to use your brand. What are you thinking? Are you daft? I think all the slaps and all the knockouts have, like, permanently, like, disfigured his brain or something. Like, I don't know what's going wrong with him. A lot of things by the sounds of things.
And I want to talk a little bit about the specifics of it. We paid him $300 flights and accommodation to show up because he is the slap master. He was supposed to teach me how to slap based on how I slapped him. Teach me form, technique, where to hit, etc. There was no agreement on what to do or how to react. He had already been paid. His payment was to come here, be in the dock, get the clout because we shouted out his business, which, by the way, he pays both men and women $2 to slap in the face.
So he says that he paid Slap for Cash before he actually slapped him. Whereas Slap for Cash is making out that they didn't pay him before and they'd only pay him if they got a good reaction out of it. It's so stupid. And Logan even says this.
I dare you. We sat him down inside and I felt bad, and so I gave him a couple grand because I felt like I had taken a piece of his brain. And he was talking about how he had no money and he needed help for financially for his family and his kid. But yeah, dude, come to LA. Let's settle this like men. Stop fucking lying. And I'm disgusted with you, and you should be disgusted with yourself too.
So he paid him even more, like a couple of grand, because he felt bad because Slap for Cash has got like a wife and kids. He needed help financially. Logan helped him, and this is how you treat him. Like, as I said, I'm not a fan of Logan Paul, but I don't agree with treating anybody bad, especially when they've shown that level of kindness towards you. At that point, like, that's just completely wrong. It was clear in the video that Logan genuinely felt bad. Like, as soon as he knocked him out, like, the whole mood of the video changes. Like, it's clear that he felt bad. Like, he went off on his own and everything, and was just, like, the whole tone of his voice had changed. Like, it's pretty obvious it's a genuine reaction. And I don't think someone like Slap for Cash will be that good at acting that he can fake a knockout like that. It was way too genuine. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there. I hope you enjoyed enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment, because why not? Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you never miss a new video. You get notified every time I upload. My merch, Cameo, Instagram, and Twitter is linked in the description, so go follow me on them. Any video suggestions you got, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.